A lot of people were disappointed when Pokemon made a transition from 2D to 3D models. But one thing about the Pokemon community is one of the most passionate out there. We got hundreds, if not thousands, of fan games that keep that classic 2D aesthetic alive, and some even surpass the originals in their overall quality. And today, we're checking out one of them, Pokemon Peach and Lime. I've had my eye on this game for a while, and the thing that instantly hooked me was its beautiful visuals and Fakémon. And if you didn't know, I'm a sucker for fan-made Pokemon. So when I saw it had regionals and brand new designs, I was hooked. Even though this is only a 3-gym demo, the quality here is genuinely impressive, and I see a ton of potential in it. But let's find out how good it actually is. And while you're at it, kick back, relax, and make sure to like, subscribe. The graphics look amazing. Just look at this. Like, this whole option thing right here looks very freaking clean. I get introduced to the professor of the Celto region, Linden. At first, I thought he might low-key be Swedish, but I'm pretty sure this region is based on Ireland. I pick my character, wake up in my room, and start vibing with the new OST. Ooh, okay, I'm fucking with the customization already. Okay, like, let's actually appreciate this game. You know what I'm saying? We got fish? No? My mother's favorite Pokemon is Clefairy. Sorry about that. Also notice the rival in this game is our sibling, which is a pretty cool twist. I talk to mom and she tells me to head to the Pokélab. When I step outside, I immediately appreciate the graphics. I'm a sucker for pixel games, and when they remind me of the old ROM I used to play, I like them even more. Some of these ROMs that come out nowadays, like, they give me like Prime Vega vibes, you know? And that was a really good game, Pokemon Vega. I know it's like old now, but like the setting, the music, I'm a big fan, bro. I meet Linden, and right after that, my sister pulls up. Since I got there first, I get to pick the starter. We have Mephila, we have Papire, Splotter. Things that I think I low-key got a look of Splotter's like mid-stage Evo for. Like, I wasn't the biggest fan. Shit, so I might go Mephila, bro, low-key. And Mephila it was. Something about its fur and skin reminded me of elemental hero Avian, so I named him after it. I had to make sure to separate the word from like an actual avian. Random, I know, but he's still cool. But you know what else is cool? Today's sponsor. This video is sponsored by Fifine, and today I'm checking out the Fifine SC3 audio mixer. If you're a fellow creator, streamer, or someone just getting started making content and you want more control over your audio, this thing makes it way easier to adjust your microphone quality and effects directly from the mixer itself. The SC3 is compatible with XLR microphones, which are commonly used for high-quality recording setups, but also works with a 3.5mm analog microphones for certain headset microphones as well. So depending on what kind of setup you're running, you got a bit of a flexibility there. And when it comes to the design, the mixer actually comes in two different colors, black and white. Which I already know your boy had to go with the black one because it fits me better. Now, one of the most aesthetic things about the SC3 has to be the RGB lighting. You can never really go wrong with that in a gaming or streaming setup. But it's not just looks. The mixer also has a bunch of different functional features built in. For example, you can set up custom audio settings, and it gives you 4 different profiles, which is really useful if you switch between recording, streaming, or just gaming. It also makes mic monitoring way easier, so you can hear your own voice clearly while you're recording or streaming. And on top of that, it has some fun built-in features like voice changes. As you can see, there are 6 different options, including male, female, robot, monster, baby, and elder. My personal favorite has to be the robot voice. Hello. So if you want to upgrade your setup and get some more control over your audio, you can check out the Fifine SC3 audio mixer using the first link in the description below. As I enter Route 1, I catch a bunch of new Pokemon and one becomes a new member. Shout out to Avipoof or Blackian. Rosenwood didn't have much besides me noticing you get a free movie learner at every center and a rod from this guy that lets me catch Punimo. When I said this mod is a Bitcoin investment, I mean it. I enter this house and run into the person I was looking for. Linden wanted me to deliver the last starter Pokemon to this guy, and he introduced himself as Bud. He asked me to meet him back at the lab, but before heading back, I snoop around and see this guy had the balls to ask this girl out, But her response is, "Hey, shut up, my guy! My friend makes the best curry. I can eat it every day." I'm your friend? Is that all it's gonna be?
Damn!
In friend zone?
Damn!
When I return to the lab, my sister also pulls up, and we both learn Bud is the chairman of the Pokemon League. He can sign us up, but wants to see us battle. Oh, the battle arena too? Okay. She picked the starter opposite of mine, but that didn't stop me from my W. After registering us, I set off to Route 15, where I found a new regional Shellos, the mascot Riolu, and a new Hoppip. After a few battles, I reached Amberstone City. There's even a cafe here, which makes me wonder if the dialogue with this MC changes if you play the Peach version. Maybe I'm overthinking it because he says Lime Rise, but I'm not sure. I enter the trainer school and fight through it until I see a familiar face. Whoa, 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 is this what I think it is? I knew they were gonna play it, bro. It was Rowan indeed. He's just chilling here in Celto, but offers me one of the 3 Sinnoh starters. I picked Chimchar, who I probably won't use much, but I name him after the GOAT Mori Jin. Upon leaving the building, I run into Bud and his son, Ren. Bud glazes him saying he's strong, which is fair, so we end up battling. Damn, let's run it then, Ren. He leaves with Eevee, but that's no threat to my Barakuberdo. A few hits later, it goes down. Last up was Slaughter, who gets destroyed by Avian. He takes loss on the chin and says goodbye. Before doing the gym, I train on Route 2, and catch a few more mons. It seems to be a normal type gym, so I'm not too worried. But it looks like I'm about to get my first evolution. So our first evolution of the video. Apparently this thing becomes bug fighting. I want to see what it looks like, but obviously it's going in its Bitcoin investment phase.
What?
This mon is also a Bitcoin investment. I'm not gonna lie. Like a lot of these mons early on will be Bitcoin investments. Mourinho, you're nothing like me, bro. I'm the ultimate scout. You think you see all these potential gems? I am the one that sees that shit. Don't test me. Alright, I believe we're ready. I kind of wanted to say before, but oh, it's a whole ass audience. I like the design of the battle stage, and I really wasn't expecting an audience either. I'm not gonna lie. If you're not Noel from Pokemon Reborn, I'm not afraid of the normal types. Go for a nice layer. That does a lot of damage. I think he might die unless you heal. Damn, he actually outspeed me. Oh! 1 HP clutch. Blacken, you love to see it, bro. I'm gonna off to Avian, then put up a sleep powder.
No!
No, we're fully sitting up on this, dude.
No!
Unless I'm missing every...
See, this is how it always happens. This is how it always happens.
Yeah, I got my ass beat because my RNG sucks dick. If you're not Noel from Pokemon Reborn, I'm not afraid of the normal types. I know I lost. I know a lot of you people gonna make fun of me for losing to the first gym, but I know why I lost. And it wasn't because of me. It was because of RNG once again. After some copium and not having some terrible RNG, the first gym goes down. East of town is Route 3, and right after that is Rainstone Forest, where I run into some new mons again. One thing I really appreciate is that you don't need to teach your mons HMs to use them. Huge W. Another W was Avian evolving. I'm gonna close my eyes because I have no idea what sort of skunk type creature you're gonna become. I hope you're cool though. Oh, what the fuck? You became brown. Like, a whole different shade of brown. Like, hey, we almost winning, bro. Okay, so now I think he's grass poison. Nice. But deep in the forest, I hear someone screaming. And to my surprise, it's my sister. Apparently that lady stole her Pokemon and it's up to me to get them back. I'm just wondering, how do you even get robbed like that? Oh shit, what is this? Team Horizon. I'm guessing this is the evil team of the region, but besides that, I'm in love with their battle theme. It's probably my favorite theme in the demo so far. I can't wait to see what more the game gets ahead. The fight itself was easy, and it gets more to evolve. I also love the new sprite some of the older mons got. She makes a weak threat and leaves. At least my sister is back in high spirits and heads off too. I make it to Rainway City and meet her again, and she's already asking for a rematch. I'ma be for real though. Did she expect to beam or something? I saved her ass like a minute ago. I say AV Poo Diff because it takes down 2 of her mons. Oh shit! Wait, Paisune. Oh, that actually looks sick. So I'm pretty sure this thing is like Fire Ghost. I get my ass beat anyway. It's raining, so I can use that to my advantage. Sorry sis, but that's another L for you. After that, I explore the city and meet some interesting NPCs, but on Route 4, I run into another Fakémon and Growlithe, aka Murphy. With nothing else to do, I take on the second gym. Sadly for this guy, I've got 3 counters for grass types. Funnily enough, his name is Fern. Did I make a Pokemon Reborn reference earlier too? Okay, you're level 17. Goodness gracious. I immediately swap into Avian and melt the cherries with acid. Somehow they live on 1 HP and get Sunny Day up, but I wasn't worried until this thing came out. Oh, Flaret. A grass fire type? Am I dead? Oh my god, we survived at 1 HP. 1. Are you gonna heal? No. Well, I'm gonna let Blacking get the final blow then. Oh wait, this AI is smart. What the fuck? That threw me off. If I'd just gone for aerial ace, it would have been dead. I send out my dog, he gets paralyzed, but still hits through it. I really thought it was over, but Murphy clutched up. Oh my god, my goat. That's my dog right there. With the second badge acquired, a new problem pops up. A team Horizon Grunt is on a run, and it looks like he stole a bike. The Krillix asked me for help, so why not? On the way, I ran into Banberry, which is interestingly an electric type and may be the Pikachu of this region. But before confronting Horizon, an old man asked me for help too, since his Pokemon was stolen. I do what I do best and stall for a bit, because I'm looking for new Fakémon like this one. I usually don't like rock types much, but I actually fuck with Composite. I confront them, and they still think I'm some sort of newbie, so I show them who's boss. They hand the bike back, and honestly, these guys aren't all that. Look at how his teammate just leaves him because she's scared to deal with poison Pokemon. LOL. He runs off too, and later the old man shows up to thank me and gives me Rock Smash. Turns out the old man actually owns a bike shop, so as another thank you, he lets me keep the bike for free. High key, the theme reminds me of a Sonic song, but I could be bugging. Okay. This is not a Sonic theme, right? Okay, I think we're having 2 evolutions here. Papoopa, evolve right now. Please be Fire Bell. I have no idea. Depending on how you look, he might actually be a permanent member. What do you sound like, bro? Oh, what the fuck? You got like a whole ass armor. Next up is Kadawari City, which seems to be the hometown of our rival Ren. But let me tell you, he got quite the rep in this city. City boy! When I spoke to this dude, he mentioned a bunny Pokemon that evolves with a Duskstone. I was wondering who he meant, but it turns out to be Bunary. Yes, it has a new evolution method. Let me close my eyes. Whoa! So this is a ghost type Lopunny. No, it becomes dark. Normal dark. It's pretty sick, but I already have a dark type on my team. I end up running into Ren, and it looks like some more Horizon Grunts are causing trouble. They're disrupting the city and the gym, which he's not having. He notices me, and I back him up. After we beat them, they retreat, but Ren still has a bad feeling. The city's power has been surging all day, and he thinks it's connected to them. He wants to get to the root of it. Before joining him though, I run into this couple and start thinking about what the guy said earlier. Relationships take stamina, you know. Now there's 2 ways you can perceive that message. The fact that she was probably laying on top of him. And the other one is probably something I shouldn't say because I'm PR trained nowadays. I'm PR trained. Before entering the power plant, I also find another cool Pokemon and get Shroomy to evolve. Let's see this. Oh, that's pretty cool. That's actually pretty cool. Pretty cool mon, but I had others I wanted to use. The factory was swarmed with Horizon Grunts, but my team grew as I pushed through it until we eventually reached the main room. The guy had to be their boss, and we heard him rambling. The Loki spits some bars about how people don't know what they have until it's gone. Ren doesn't care and tells him to leave, but of course that's not happening. And somehow, I'm the one battling him? Ren, you Loki looking fraudulent right now, but I got you, twin. Victor! Well, Loki might be the guy from Xenoverse, hold on. He has a cool spry and all, but that didn't stop me from getting the W. His Sableye tanked a few hits, but Murphy eventually took it down. He also had the new Lopunny, but it wasn't enough to win him the fight. The battle gave 80 proof and enough XP to finally evolve. Whoa! Whoa, what the fuck? I did not expect that! I'm guessing it's based on some tropical bird, but the main is tough though. Victor is surprised I won, but says he still senses uncertainty in us. He asks why we seek strength, and we're both left speechless. He starts lecturing us, but still finds us interesting. Before leaving, he warns us, and it actually gets Ren thinking about his reason for getting stronger. Before taking on the third gym, there was one more evolution I had to get. Okay, you better be the best Bitcoin investment right here, bro. Genuinely. You're like, I guess, the Magikarp of this game, so... And your name was like Seviathan. I saw it in the documents. Please be cool, bro. You know, when I hear the cry like that, I'm thinking like, okay, maybe something frightening. Oh. Oh. Whoa. Y'all look sick, buddy. I'm glad they picked the water starter, because I will be using this thing. I also picked up an egg in the town that turned out to be an Eevee, but right after I hatched it, I accidentally shut off the power in my setup. Yeah. Everything you watched was footage I managed to recover, so if you're wondering why I look depressed, it's because I thought I lost everything. Thank you for understanding. The final gym was electric type, but as always, the trainings were easy, and I made it to leader in no time. But I low-key forgot to heal though. I led with Murphy, got paralyzed, but still landed a dig. She healed, and Murphy went down. Caprex came in and handled Electrike, then Spherillium came out. A very interesting Mon, but lost due to it being part psychic. Last up was Flaffy, which Avian took care of. I get the third badge, and right outside, I run into Ren, who wants to meet me in a cave. When I get there, he tells me this is where he used to train with his dad, and it became a special place for him. He talks about his father, but that ultimately having strong rivals that keep you in check is important. He challenged me to a fight while I'm dying of rage in my chair. His Pikachu got shat on, but his Flareon destroyed my tank. I sent out the almighty Seviathan and Aquajet in one strong blow. His last Pokemon was Cowash, and this starting was looking feisty, but I made sure to swap into Avian and make quick work of it. He respects the battle and drops some real advice, saying you can't always rely on others if you want to get stronger. Until next time, he says, which is unfortunately where the demo ends. Despite everything that happened, I do hope you enjoyed the video. I'm just quite salty right now, and it kind of ruins the way I was going to do this outro. But I'm gonna keep it a buck. I have high hopes for this game, and I really enjoy what I saw, and I do see like a lot of potential in this game, and I hope it actually gets finished. The fact that we all had 3 gyms was pretty fucking sick, and so far I'm really a big fan of all the new Fakémons and just the overall pixel design for some of the sprites, as I see they've even like remade some. But other than that, if you enjoyed the video, please like, subscribe, comment as well, and never forget to stay hydrated.